everyone, long time no see. Hope you're all doing well. Today I want to share with you a new product that I bought from Tony at Stamps by Me. It's part of the Eureka 101 range, the water tablet, and it's called Postcard, Paint a Picture Poster Card. And isn't the box just gorgeous? And you've got instructions on the back, beautiful rose, really nice packaging, and so that's what it came in. And I'm going to turn you to overhead, and I'll go through the do you know, it's been one of those days, sorry. So I'll go through everything with you, and then I will do a little bit of watercolouring using these watercolours. There's 72, again designed by Tony, and they're beautiful watercolours. I'm not a watercolourist, I'm still learning, but we all have to learn to advance, and nice to learn different techniques and not stay in the same old. And I'm going to turn you to overhead, and then we'll have a play. See you in a bit. Okay, so this is the Postcard water tablet Eureka 101, and you get this lovely bag to keep it in. It's really nice colour. So that's the bag that you get to keep it in, and this is isn't it just fabulous? You all know that I've got the large one, and as you can see, it is well loved. Love it to bits, use it all the time. And on the back you get a mat and your magnet, and this is nice soft cushion, so when you place it down it's not going to go anywhere. You can either use it like that, or you could use it portrait, either landscape or portrait. Really nice design on the front, a good door, the hinges are wonderful, really good, and you get this piece of wood, and you can place your watercolour card on there. And this is watercolour card that I've cut down to postcard size, which is 4 by 6 inches, and in centimetres, I will tell you what it is in centimetres. Some people work in centimetres. It's 15.2 centimetres by 10.2 centimetres. So you've got that. If you're using your rubber stamp, then you take this out, but if you're using the polymer stamp, the clear stamps, then you add the mat to it, and these postcard stamps just fit perfectly. And you get another brush. You get a brush with it as well, lovely number 3 art brush. And so if I can get the thingy off, there we go. Really nice brush, nice fibres on the brush, really nice. And you've got your little palettes again, and a place for your brush. So what I'm going to do is, as I said, I'm going to do a bit of watercolouring, and I'm just going to use some low tack tape just to tape my card to it. Even though it says low tack, I always kind of, this is very, very low tack, and I know it won't tear my card because I've used it other times. So just turn that round. And it'll give it a nice white border. So there we go, that's done. So now I can start doing my, just fold it down. Bring this in. I'm going to take that mat out and just sit that in. There we go, that's in. Make sure that's pressed down nicely. I've got a little, and I'm just going to go through the colours with this. So you've got the lid, you've got a little palette to mix in your paints. So we've got the pinks, we've got an assortment of pinks and oranges, we've got oranges, we've got reds, we've got blacks and greys, we've got blues, we've got a full palette of white, then we've got the greens, and these are like the ochre colours, the browns, terracotta colours, yellows, mustard I would say, another one of the different shades of green, lilacs, which is my favourite but I haven't used, and again browns, good browns. So for this I want to use, I'm going to do autumnal. I've picked the tree, so I want to do a colour, I'm going to do a very pale grey background, and I've got a spritz, so I'm just going to I treated myself to these brushes from Royal, I got these from the range here in the UK, and Royal and Lang Nickel brushes, and these are one of my favourite brushes. If I can get inside it. Oh, there we are. Nope. I can't, oh, there it is. It's at the top. What I like on the back of the packaging, it tells you for a wash the different shapes of brushes and what to use them for, so that's good. So I'm going to use, you get in this one I've got 3, so I'm going to use, I think I'll use the big one actually. I'll get quicker. So I'm just going to wet my brush, and I'm going to just lightly spritz my card, not much, just gently, and then wet my brush, and I'm going to use the grey, and just give it a quick wash. Don't want it too dark, but I don't want it too light. I think this colour might have seeped underneath, but hey ho, there we are. So that's done. So what I'll do is give this a quick blast. I like to get my heat gun really hot before I use it. So that's dry now, and I'm going to get my stamp. I love this tree stamp. And this is a stamp again. This is from the postcard collection from Tony. And it's, you've got sentiments to a wonderful friend, missing you, sending love. I just want the whole of the tree in. So we'll do it like that. I'm going to lose the top of the tree. There we go. So I've positioned it, and I'm using archival jet black ink. Whoops. It's not stamped in the middle, so I'll just re-ink it, just so I've got it all. And that's the beauty of this. So you can just work your way along. Stamping. I'll just place that down, know where I've missed. Don't need to add more ink. There we go. So I'm happy with that. And I'm just going to bring my brush in. And I want kind of oranges. So I'm going to use this because there's yellows, orange, red, deep red. And I'm going to use this on the foliage. And I'm just going to agitate the yellow. Hope you can see. Agitate. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to I'm not bothering with if it goes over the line, because that's what watercolour does. I love the colour of the leaves on the trees. Not many leaves on the trees now because we've had some wind, quite strong winds. Excuse me. I'm just going to just go over. Quite therapeutic actually. Agitate the kind of orangey red. Looking quite autumnal already. Trying not to go over the yellow, but if I do, and there's not enough yellow, I can always go back in. That's I'm just going to go in now with some deep red. More like a burgundy red, where the other one is more a rusty red. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I want to bring into the brown. Just agitate the brown, and I want to just do the bark of the trees. I think I've got them all now. Well, there's just a few either side here. There we go. And last but not least, I'm going to bring in some green just to catch the bottom. Do you know, my Fluffy cat, my Fluffy, she has perfect timing. I never see her at all. As soon as I start filming, she's at me craft room window. She'll just have to wait until I've finished. So if there's too much on, just wipe it off. You can go over and just wipe it off on my hand. There we go. And I think I'm going to call that it. I'll just bring it down a bit just so you can see. There we go. So it's really handy if you go into the caravan and or you know, going out for the day and you want to take your water. This is just really nice and handy. I'll just take it out of there, pop that to one side, and I'm just going to give this a quick blast. That's a bit too much on there, so I'm going to take that off. Take this off now. I'm quite pleased there's not much seepage. Oh, in fact, it's not seeped at all. So there we go. That'll look really nice on a card. Nice autumnal, and I can add a sentiment to it as well. Sending love, happy birthday. Just a little postcard. Just bear with me a minute. Sorry about that. That was the postman. So that is where it's finished. I will take still photographs, and I'll also pop it on a card and take a photograph of that for the end. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, thumbs up, and share with your friends. I'll put the link to Tony's website as well. Do pop along and see some of the fabulous products that Tony has. Would make the Eurekas would make a nice gift for crafty friends. And all I've got to say is thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I'll see you again real soon. Happy crafting. Bye bye.